Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's lovely to have you back here again. So in today's reading, we're going to look at what your person secretly would like to talk to you about, what they'd like to tell you. So go ahead and resonate with one of the piles and we'll get started. Hope you guys have all been doing really well. I hope life's been good to you lately. All right, pile one, let's get into your reading and see what's going on with your person, their secret, they secretly want to tell you. All right. Pile one. What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? What does pile one's person secretly want to tell? We have the Four of Cups. What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one? What does pile one's person secretly want to tell? Okay, so let's see. I feel like your person has like a message for you that they're kind of going through a lot in their life right now, and if they're kind of withdrawn and within themselves at this time, they seem kind of distant. I feel like they really want you to know that when they're distant or when they're withdrawn, they're really just kind of in their head contemplating things, because there's a lot weighing on them right now, and I feel like they need to make a decision in regards to maybe your connection or some other aspect of their life, and it's like they really want to take this time to make the right decision because it is hard. So I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, there's something that your person really sees like very strongly, this like future, this vision of a future with you with the Ten of Pentacles. They feel like you guys could really have it all together. Some of you guys might already be in some sort of a commitment. If you're not, I feel like this person does think about like growing old with you, that kind of thing, you know, leaving a legacy behind with you. Like, I feel like this person does have very serious feelings about you. But with the Four of Cups, this may not be something your person has necessarily said to you. And I feel like it's because they're maybe still contemplating how exactly to say it. So I feel like what they would like to tell you is that, like, even if they haven't told you how long term of a future that they feel that they want with you, it doesn't mean that they don't have those feelings. It's just maybe something that they feel a little bit shy or reserved about speaking about right now. But yeah, with the Four of Pentacles, your person does seem to be kind of withholding some things. I'm going to actually clarify the Four of Pentacles. Um, let's see. I feel like they want you to know that they're a bit maybe insecure here, that they're afraid of getting hurt, and so when they do hold back, they really are excited about you. They really do like talking to you. They like your conversations. They want to explore this connection, but I feel like what they would tell you is that when it seems like they've pulled back or they've shut down or they've withdrawn, it's really just their own, I feel like, overthinking and anxiety that's kind of getting in the way of their ability to communicate with you. I feel like there's a lot that weighs on your person mentally, and they want you to know that. Clarify the Ten of Wands. What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I almost feel like this has to do with like overthinking and overanalyzing here. I feel like your person with the Five of Pentacles has a lot of deep-seated insecurities here. Again, Four of Pentacles, I almost feel like for some of them, either currently they're struggling financially or like in childhood or something like that, they struggled financially. Or if they didn't, there was like some sort of like disharmony or instability in their family home that kind of set up this feeling for your person of being like unsafe. So I feel like that ties into the Ten of Wands here, where it's like there's a lot of mental and emotional burden I feel like this person carries around it. I feel like they want you to know that it kind of makes them a bit apathetic when it comes to like decision making in this connection, because it's like I'm getting this image of like they have like 30 different things going on in their mind at once, like with the Page of Swords. And it's really sometimes hard for them to discern which thought is like the correct one, because it's almost like their mind is so jumbled with all of these things. But we do have the Eight of Wands, which indicates your person wants you to know that they do have a lot of passion and a lot of desire, and I feel like underneath all this anxiety and withholding and all that, there's so much passion and excitement and energy towards you, and a lot of desire. So it's like that kind of rides through all of your person's insecurities is this very strong urge to like be near you. Definitely a lot of physical desire as well. I feel like your person um, really wants you in that way. Let's clarify a bit though. Let's see what else is going on here. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? We have the Page of Cups. So yeah, it's like there's this idea of the two of you having the Ten of Pentacles together, like the long-term future. This is a very sort of sensitive topic for your person, like a very sensitive subject. Um, this again relates to their own childhood. So for some of you, this person may have not had the happy family as a child, and so it's almost like there's a certain shyness about even approaching the idea because it almost feels like a little bit out of reach for them somehow, like maybe somehow something that they don't deserve or they never. What I'm getting in is I just saw an image of like there's like a bakery with really beautiful things in the window, and they look very, you know, delicious. You want to reach out and you want to grab it, but there's like this glass in the way, and you don't have any money, so you can't buy it. So it's kind of like this dream that's like on the other side of like some glass or something like that. Like a far away dream is almost what I'm getting here. This future, these feelings of wanting this future with you. So yeah, it's like definitely a sensitive subject for them, and I feel like maybe that's why they're so shy about talking about it, because it's like on some level they almost wonder if they really deserve it. Um, let's see. Clarify the Eight of Wands. What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one? Let's see. We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so it's like your person does really want to be able to be super assertive and honest and impulsive. It's funny because on the surface they might not come across that way. They might come across as very diligent and very reserved and very careful and kind of like methodical. Um, yeah, like, you know, not super just in the moment going with the flow. They may seem very sort of cautious, but it's like deep down they want to just rush in towards you and take these risks and be brave. So I almost feel like they know they need to work on themselves in order to get to the place where you know they have that confidence to just move towards you and move on those feelings without getting caught up in like I was saying, like 30 other thoughts that are sort of rushing around in their head and kind of confusing them and making it hard for them to really make clear decisions. um, Clarify the Four of Pentacles. What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one? We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords. So I feel like something your person is really afraid of is heartbreak. They're really afraid of sadness. I feel like they're really afraid of losing you here. But at the same time, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like they know that you are part of their destiny. There is like a certain fated, sort of magical aspect to this. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like with the Three of Swords, though, it's like that is their greatest fear. I feel like is to be rejected, to be, you know, crushed by you, to be told that, you know, you don't feel the same way, that you don't want the same thing. So I feel like that really keeps them sort of shut down here. But I see it with the Wheel of Fortune, though, that does indicate changes and shifts, you know, cycles changing and stuff like that. So I do feel that your person does want to release some of this withholding kind of behavior because I feel like they know that it's not really conducive to like a healthy relationship or connection to really keep all this stuff bottled up. I also, another message I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune is that your person does kind of, even if you're not aware of it, they cling on very tightly to this relationship, this connection, or the idea of this relationship with you. So no matter what kind of situation you guys are in, um, I feel like the idea of you or the idea of the relationship or the relationship, this person is very secretly maybe very possessive of it because they feel like this is a really big part of their life. Again, this like destined connection with the Wheel of Fortune, very magical. And I feel like they are scared to lose you because they feel like you are like one of the most important things in their life is kind of what I'm getting. And I feel like with that Three of Swords, it's sort of like losing you would kind of feel like losing everything. So then it kind of makes them withdraw even more and kind of act maybe even more kind of reserved because it's like they don't want to lose any more than they feel like they could, if that makes sense, because I feel like they feel like they'd be really destroyed if things went sour between the two of you. Um, all right, let's get some oracle cards now and see what else is going on. All right. What does pile three's person secretly, or what does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? What does pile one's person secretly want to tell? Okay, so yeah, I can definitely see that. So we do have the mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So I feel like that's here kind of with the Four of Pentacles, is that your person would like to maybe eventually confess to you that if they ever did, you know, act like they didn't care, or, you know, even walked away from the connection, or kind of seemed, you know, acted weird around you, I feel like they would want you to know that, like, those weren't really their true feelings. It was, you know, a mask if they acted like they didn't care. We also have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. I can definitely see that, like, with the Page of Cups that came out. I feel like your person is evolving internally, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. They are shifting and they are changing, and I feel like they do want to evolve within themselves beyond this sort of really withholding behavior and, you know, sort of, you know, kind of masking their feelings. They want to evolve beyond that, and I also feel like they really want to grow this connection, and it's like, I feel like they know that as they evolve internally, like, this will help the connection grow as well. Then we have the Love card, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So yeah, your person does really want you to tell you that they do have a lot of love for you here, that, you know, they really care about you. You know, again, this person has really unconditional feelings for you, which means that they do see the long-term future with you. They do see the happily ever after with you. So I feel like for some of you, your person may not have told you recently how much they truly do love you unconditionally, and they, you know, they do have so much passion for you, so much attraction, a lot of affection. And I feel like that is something that they secretly really would like to, you know, be able to just fully unmask and just confess their really deep feelings for you. All right, let's get some more. All right, pile one. What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one? We have the flame tree, the start of something new. Okay, so yeah, definitely there seems like with the butterfly and then the Wheel of Fortune, there seems like, yeah, your person is wanting either, you know, to restart this connection if you guys have, or if it's kind of died down, you know, you guys are maybe no contact, or you haven't seen each other, this person does want a rebirth of it, if that's the case. But otherwise it could just be about this passion sort of, you know, lighting this connection up. Again, your person stepping more into this assertive Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands energy, where they feel like they can just really rush towards you. This person, I feel like, wants to really ignite that passion here. Let's see. What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? What does pile one's person secretly want to tell? And then we have Amethyst, transformation, certainty, and confidence. Yeah, so look, transformation twice with the butterfly. Yeah, they are, I feel like they are transforming within themselves here. I feel like with that amethyst, that also has to do with, you know, it's a very spiritual energy. I feel like they're really getting a lot of downloads here as well. And yeah, they are gaining certainty, I feel like, maybe about their feelings for you as well. You know, through all that confusion, I feel like they're working through it so they can make these important choices. What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? What does pile one's person secretly want to tell pile one, please? Then we have the Temptress, seduction, deceit, and broken promise. So I feel like this is less about, you know, actually, you know, your person's deceiving you or anything. It could just be about that mask, if anything. If the deception could just be them not showing their passion for you. But I do feel like this is about a lot of seduction that they feel towards you. And for those of you where your person did, you know, break your heart or, you know, hurt your feelings, I feel like that does have to do with, you know, regret. I feel like maybe they're even gaining clarity on that here. And I'm getting a message that it's like, it's sort of like self-deceit. Like if this person did connect with somebody else or something like that, I feel like they want you to know that it was an act of self-deceit. They were trying to, you know, force, I'm hearing like they were trying to force a connection that wasn't really for them. It just was, I'm hearing desperation, like maybe they felt like they needed to distract themselves or something like that. That's a very specific message for those of you where there is like a third party or there was ever a third party. Otherwise, I feel like this is about your person maybe not communicating with you fully about how attracted they are to you. That, the deceit could be about them not being honest about how much passion they have for you, and maybe trying to act like you guys are just friends, or they're not as into you as they really are, something like that. All right, let's get some messages from them now and see what they want to say. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? We have a balance. I want to bring balance and fairness to our connection. So definitely they want that equal give and take where you guys are being really reciprocal. Perspective, I'm getting a new perspective and gaining enlightenment on this situation. Yeah, that clarity and certainty. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one right now, please? What does pile one's person want to say? We have dreams. I've been dreaming about you a lot lately. Maybe you've been dreaming about them. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What does pile one's person want to say? Oops. Let's see. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? Let's see. We have chemistry. Whenever we're together, sparks fly. So yeah, a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry. We have heaven. Being with you feels like heaven on earth. And then strategy. I'm trying to figure out the best course of action and what steps I need to take. So your person is definitely thinking about, maybe how to reach out to you, what to say, what to do here. Again, it seems like there's maybe some kind of important decisions if your person has to leave something else behind, or make big decisions about their life, in regards to you. I feel like that's something that they're taking time to think about. Definitely with the Four of Cups, they are in sort of a reflection mode, thinking deeply about everything. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? You make me feel so soft and tender inside. Yeah, with that Page of Cups energy, very much like you kind of open up their inner child. So that could be another reason why your person maybe even shuts down a lot with you, is because it's just like so tender here. With those feelings that they have for you are so just they really hit, I feel like, to the core of their their heart, that it could really scare them at times. Maybe causes them to be quite, I'm almost getting like incapable of communication sometimes. I want to breathe you in and lose myself in you. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? I want to kiss you under the stars. Beautiful. You make me feel shy. Yeah, literally that shyness, that tenderness, that Page of Cups energy, and you are precious to me. So, yeah, this person does feel kind of that possessive energy, like I was saying before with the Four of Pentacles. Like, this connection and you are very precious to them, and I feel like there is maybe some fear around losing you. I'm even getting, losing you to somebody else, or, messing things up. I'm hearing like effing things up and making you walk away from them is something that they worry about, that they may fail at being, good to you or enough for you, something like that. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What does pile one's person want to say? At the core, we are pure love. True, very true. It's like a message from their higher self. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? And I also feel like this is a message about that kind of that deep sensitivity and tenderness, that Page of Cups energy, that despite all your person's, however they appear on the surface, there's just so much pure love, I feel like, that they really do have for you. I never wanted to say goodbye to you, so maybe you guys have said goodbye. Some of you guys have said goodbye to your person, or if there's been times where you separated, your person, it's like it hurt, I feel like, to lose you or walk away. I feel like this also is, they don't really ever want to have to say goodbye. It's like they always want you in their life. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? We have, I don't have anyone to talk to about our connection that would understand, so I have to deal with all these confusing emotions myself, and sometimes it's overwhelming. And that's that Ten of Wands energy. Is I feel like you bring up a lot in them, and it may kind of disorient them and make them feel sort of out of balance, or emotionally intense. I'm hearing like volatile, because they don't really know maybe how to speak about this connection. I feel like this is a very spiritual sort of connection, and I feel like it could be something that they feel like they kind of just have to deal with on their own, which could also be why maybe you feel like this person takes a lot of time to process their emotions or process things that happen between the two of you, and it could just be because they are just having to sort everything out, individually with less resources. All right, before we close out your reading, let's get you a word of advice. What does pile 1 need to hear right now, please? What does pile 1 need to hear right now, please? What does pile 1 need to hear right now, please? All right. This is beautiful, beautiful art. It says, I am one with the universe, one with the eternal goddess. She is a part of me. I tune into my heart and she is there, surrounded by an infinite library of wisdom, knowledge, and love. The countless manifestations of the goddess, along with her great compassion, are expressed through me. So I feel like this is definitely a good... this is definitely a sign that you should connect with your inner divine feminine side and, really connect with, I feel like, the feminine aspect of the universe. And I feel like this is kind of about law of attraction and manifestation, because that is sort of the receptive, like, yin energy where you sort of, put your intention out into the universe and sort of, wait to receive. So maybe it's sort of a sign to really just sit back and, nurture yourself and prepare to, receive those things that you've been manifesting in life. Pile 1. Thank you so much for watching, Pile 1. It's been a pleasure reading for you, sending you lots and lots of love and beauty and abundance. Please take care of yourselves and stay safe. All right. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. So, let's get into what your person secretly wants to tell you. Alright, Pile 2. Pile 2. What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell Pile 2, please? What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell Pile 2, please? What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell Pile 2, please? What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell Pile 2? Alright, so we have Death, 3 of Swords, Intense Energy. Whoa. What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell Pile 2? What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell? The Knight of Cups. What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell Pile 2, please? We have the 3 of Cups. What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell Pile 2? The King of Cups. What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell Pile 2? What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell? We have the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Okay, well this is a pretty clear message. 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Okay, so what I'm getting here is, for most of you, I feel like if you clicked on this pile, you and your person are going through something here, either in your relationship or your person is going through something on their own emotionally, but for most of you it'll be some sort of separation or breakup, argument, something like that with your person. So what your person really wants you to know is that there's just a lot going on with them, I feel like, emotionally, internally here. They're going through kind of, I'm getting a bit of a crisis energy, but at the same time, it's the kind of crisis that results in a lot of growth. If there has been sort of an ending here with the Death card, your person does want a reunion. Sorry, they want a reunion here. The 3 of Cups to me represents, the two of you guys hanging out, celebrating, maybe going out for some drinks, partying together, just having a good time, rekindling the friendship, the relationship. It's like they want that joyous connection where it's just the two of you guys being yourselves. I feel like your person has a great time when they're with you. And with the Death card, it's like they feel like, I feel like I'm getting a message that for those of you where it's been a breakup or something like that, your person feels like like a part of them died with the death of the relationship. That's like, I feel like your person's a little bit dramatic right now, or maybe they're kind of, poetic. They're kind of emotional like that. But it's like they feel like when you're not in their life, it's like they lose a part of themselves almost. And so that's why they're really craving this reconciliation here with the Three of Cups. The Three of Swords and the King of Cups. So yeah, your person wants to tell you that they're heartbroken over you, they miss you, they're, really, I'm hearing like they're really effed up, they're really messed up, they're really not okay. Their heart is really aching, they're going through a lot because this person loves you super deeply here with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Like, this person has so much love for you. This person really has fallen for you, or they've just been in love with you for a really long time. I get that with the King of Cups, that these emotions that this person has for you, these emotions have stuck with them, and it's sort of part of their identity at this point. You guys may have even met when you were younger, and this is, a few years down the road or many years down the road, and this person still carries this deep love for you. And, if you guys did break up a long time ago for some of you or something like that, this, the pain from that has never really left them either. So, your person really just wants to communicate with that to you, that they're really hurting without you. And they would love to have a passionate new beginning with you. They'd love to come in with, their emotions, their feelings. They'd love to make you an offer, romance you. I'm getting a lot of, very beautiful. I heard like Libra in my head, which is interesting because that's not, um, water, but I'm getting the Libran energy of, very romantic, that Venus energy. So that Venus may be prominent in your person's chart, for some of you. But anyway, so yeah, your person wants to have this romantic new beginning. This person still has so much passion for you. I feel like you're still the person that they're, I'm getting, yeah, it's like you're still the person that they fantasize about, in that sort of passionate, sensual way. Um, for some reason that seems important, that like no matter how long it's been or who they're with or what they're doing, it's like you're still the person that they go to when they think about, who they're, really attracted to. And yeah, we have the Knight of Swords, so it's like your person really just wants to rush in. So if you're in no contact with your person, I feel like this person does not want you guys to be in no contact. Sorry, it fell on the floor. So for some of you, I'm kind of feeling like you might get an unexpected sort of text message, or your person may, I'm getting something about something like on social media, like they might like randomly like one of your photos, or maybe they've been doing that lately, or like looking at your stories or something like that. I'm getting like kind of like out of the blue contact, or just increased contact if you guys are, already talking. This person really wants to just rush in, take that risk and really come towards you. Clarify the Three of Swords. What does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile three? What does pile three's person secretly want to tell pile three? We have the Death card again. So it's almost like I'm getting with the Three of Swords, like, yeah, it's like whatever's happened between the two of you, um, it's been bad and good. It's like it kind of was required almost to, in a way, like purify themselves. I'm almost getting like, for some of you, it maybe have kind of been on their shoulders, whatever happened here in terms of your guys' connection. And I feel like your person has learned a really important lesson from all of this, and it's helped them to change as a person fundamentally and kind of release release some of their, bad karma, release some of their ego, some of those issues, you know what I mean? So it's like this heartbreak or separation was sort of a blessing and a curse, because it's sort of the kind of thing where you look back after like 5 years and you're like, wow, I'm actually happy that happened because it led to this decision, which led to this thing, and now I'm the person who I am today. But in the moment, it feels like kind of like everything's falling apart. I'm kind of getting that's what your person wants to tell you. Clarify the King of Cups. What does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile two? Clarify the King of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So yeah, right now your person is trying to kind of find balance within themselves. I feel like emotionally, they could be kind of dealing with a lot of turbulence, and so right now they're kind of taking that time to regroup, heal with the Four of Swords, connect to spirit, connect to their inner self, take refuge, in a lot of quiet time. Your person may be an introvert for some of you, or they just like to spend a lot of time alone. Clarify the Knight of Cups. What does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile two? You have the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this person doesn't want to be out in the cold anymore. I feel like the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. They may feel for some of you that you have your boundaries up here. So that's a message for some of you. May have had a falling out, but yeah, this person doesn't want to be this abandoned little child anymore out in the cold, ignored by you, left by the wayside is kind of how they feel. So right, we do have the Two of Wands. So this definitely indicates that this love offer, I feel like, is on the way if it hasn't already arrived. This message or whatever your person's reaching out to you hasn't already happened. This person is definitely planning that. I think they're planning how to get out of the cold. They're planning how to, find their way back into your life is definitely what I'm getting. For some of you, that could have something to do with travel, potentially, for some of you, because they do want a physical reunion for sure. All right, let's get some oracle cards now and see what's going on here. I feel like the messages in your person's pile are pretty cut and dry. I feel like they're pretty clear on what they want here. Yeah, let's see. What does pile two's person want to secretly tell pile two? What does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile two, please? What does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile two, please? What does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile two? Hand of cards, take a chance, risk. Yes, we do have that definitely with the Knight of Swords here, taking that chance, taking that risk. They do want to, maybe it is a bit of a risk for those of you where you've had a falling out, for them to open up or, reach out to you randomly, something like that. But they do want to take it here. What does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile two? What does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile two? What does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile two? What does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile two? We have the Mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personified, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. So I feel like this is for those of you where your person's not showing any of this on the surface currently. I feel like they do want to tell you that if they've been acting like the breakup or the separation didn't affect them, it really, really did. And I feel like they want to take that mask off and reveal those emotions. I feel like your person is super sensitive and emotional. And I'm almost getting the message that if they are super heartbroken right now, it could be that they're trying extra hard to act like they're not, to kind of, sort of cover over those wounds. It's almost like I feel like I'm getting a message that your person maybe was bullied for their sensitivity or made fun of by their family or something like that. And it kind of made them feel like their own emotions are kind of repulsive. It's like almost like they're repulsed by their sensitivity a bit, which is definitely, I feel like, something that they're having to heal, is to like accept that part of themselves. Let's see. I'm getting a very sensitive masculine energy. That doesn't have to have anything to do with gender though, but I feel like, very sensitive masculine energy. What does pile two's person want to tell pile two, please? What does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile two, please? We have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. So yeah, the Knight of Cups is kind of like the falling in love card as well. So your person wants to tell you that I feel like they really want to kiss you there. It's almost like they're blowing you kisses. It's like they're blowing you kisses sort of from afar, or like sort of in their dreams or something like that, secretly. And that I feel like they want to tell you that they do love you unconditionally, and they just want to have that equal exchange of a lot of love and affection and sweetness. I feel like your person is definitely a romantic at heart, and they are definitely still in love with you. I feel like they're still falling in love with you, even if you guys are in some sort of separation. It doesn't mean necessarily that you can't still fall in love with somebody, even if you're not, talking to them or seeing them, something like that. All right, what does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile two, please? What does pile two's person want to say? We have peace. Dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. Okay, this is great. So that's sort of what I was getting there with the Three of Swords, with the transformation. There's a purification of maybe their ego here, that fear that may have caused problems. Again, those insecurities I was kind of picking up on. This person wants to tell you that they are, I feel like, healing and transforming as a person. They're trying to find inner peace. This person may have used to struggle a lot with like overthinking even. What does pile two's person secretly want to tell pile two, please? We have a hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Interesting. So I feel like right now this is kind of what they're doing right now. I feel like they're kind of merging their masculine and feminine sides here. I feel like the matter would be the masculine, and spirit sort of the ethereal feminine. So it could be that they're getting in touch with their intuition here. They could even be that they're getting in touch with like their ability to manifest. I also just getting like this is sort of about a union between the two of you, even, the marriage of, your souls, coming together spiritually and also physically. I feel like that's something that they really want. This is definitely a very spiritual connection for sure. You can literally see like with the Ankh, that is like the union of masculine and feminine energy. So I'm kind of getting twin flame energy from some of this. That could resonate for some of you, or very deep very deep soul connection here. Wow, beautiful. Could also be a connection to ancient Egypt for some of you, either with this person or just in general. What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell Pile 2, please? What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell Pile 2, please? We have Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing, and reflection. Yeah, so there's a lot of healing going on. Peace, healing, they're really beautiful. I feel like your person is getting in touch with their feminine side and sort of nurturing it. And they are in this really deep reflection. And I feel like with the repressed emotions, it's like your person wants to tell you that there's so much love for you that maybe they have not communicated. And it's like they've been repressing their emotions maybe for a very long time. And it's like they really just want to be able to charge in and just open up and, maybe show their hand of cards finally, and reveal to you, everything that they've sort of repressed for so long. All right, what does Pile 2's person want to tell Pile 2, please? What does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What does Pile 2's person want to say? Repair. I want to mend the broken parts of our relationship. And then literally we have the heartache card. Through the heartache, I am awakening to deeper levels of love and compassion for self and others. So yeah, it's like this person, this is kind of, very much what I was kind of feeling earlier, that if there's a heartache, there's separation, things are going on, it's really opening them up. It's like cracking them open to heal and develop more compassion for others. And they do want to mend this relationship if there's any brokenness, or, I also feel like that's about repairing themselves, putting the pieces of themselves back together. We have mutual. The love between us is mutual. I feel the same way that you do. Strength. I want to be strong and stand up for myself, you, and our connection. What does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? And manifestation. I'm envisioning a beautiful future for us together. That's funny. I was kind of feeling that here. That they may be manifesting consciously a connection, but they are, whether or not they're consciously manifesting, they are thinking about a future, which is a form of manifestation, kind of, fantasizing about the two of you guys being together. I do feel for some of you, your person is like getting into like meditation and maybe even meditating purposely on the two of you guys being together with this peace energy that feels very sort of purposeful. What does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2, please? What does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2, please? What does Pile 2's person want to say? We have, I'm done pretending to be someone that I'm not. I can't keep living a lie. Yeah, with that mask energy. Maybe they were living a lie and that was causing problems. What does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? Oops. Your touch is ecstasy. My inner child is currently expressing itself. So they may be, for some of you, tantruming a lot, or, they're kind of in touch with those inner child emotions. So if your person ever does kind of seem like they regress emotionally, it's definitely, a childhood wound that may have come out during arguments, something like that. We have the universe has our back. So they're confident, I think, in some ways that this is a very spiritual connection. I feel like that's a message from their higher self that this connection is being looked after. What does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2, please? What does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? You're my sunshine and my rain. Wow, yeah. This does feel very tied to this pile, because there's so much love your person has for you, but again, with that stormy energy of death and also the Three of Swords, it's like this connection is, it's the highest high and maybe the lowest low at times for this person, which maybe you can relate to, that it's like, it's not just necessarily, easy breezy all the time. And when it gets hard, it gets really hard. But I feel like at the end of the day, there's still so much love and joy that you feel with this person that you know, the difficulties or the pain, the purging of all those wounds somehow makes it kind of worth it. So yeah, definitely very deep tie you guys have together. What does pile two's person want to say to pile two? If you had done the things to me that I did to you, it would have broken me. I'm walking a mile in your shoes now. So there may have been some things that your person did or said, you know, kind of, I'm getting the word egocentrically, so maybe kind of without thinking about the consequences or how you would feel. They were maybe kind of lashing out, even that inner child energy. And I feel like right now they're in that self-reflection where they're kind of looking at how if you had maybe acted the way or said the things that they did to them, it would have really hurt. So they're kind of starting to develop that empathy with you. I feel like the Three of Swords is a very good empathy card, and it definitely ties that to the, you know, the heartache energy of awakening to deeper levels of compassion. What does pile two's person want to say to pile two, please? We've been through so much together, we can't give up on this love. So your person does not want to give up on you, on the connection. It's not about choosing you, it's about me choosing myself and having the courage and self-love to be with you. And then it's not you, it's me. So it seems to be like the significant message where I also have I'm transmuting my darkness into light on the bottom of the deck, which I can definitely see. So your person really wants you to know that whatever's happened, whatever's going on, it was never really about you or your worth. I feel like your person always loved you, always saw you as, you know, very desirable. It was really just, you know, them having to struggle against themselves and those self-sabotaging things and those self-doubts, insecurities, inner child wounds that tend to get in the way of, you know, true love and connection. So I feel like it's those really deep connections that sometimes going to hurt the most because they're the ones that, you know, kind of bring us to our knees, you know, to the core of everything. All right, pile two, let's get you a word of advice before we close out your reading. What does pile two need to hear right now, please? What does pile two... Oh, frick, sorry. We have this one. This is beautiful. This is very, like, very trippy. Cool. It says, you may not be aware of it yet, but a tapestry full of positive outcomes and spiritual blessings now permeates your aura. The gray clouds have lifted, replaced by a soft, radiant light. The past will soon be behind you. Let go and embrace the positive times ahead. Oh, I just got chills. This is very interesting with all this rain. You know, the Three of Swords, and then this card comes out. So whatever is going on or whatever storm you've been through recently, this is definitely a huge sign from your guides, from the universe, that let go of all that. The clouds are parting. You have, you know, smooth sailing ahead, it looks like, you know. You have a lot of really good energy on the way, so just, you know, keep on keeping on, and it looks like the forecast is for your future is very beautiful. All right, pile two, that's what I have for you today. It has been really lovely reading for you, sending you lots of love and beauty and abundance. Please stay safe and take care of yourselves. All right, bye-bye. Hello, pile three. Hope you guys are doing super well. Let's get into what your person secretly wants to tell you guys. All right, pile three. What does pile three's person secretly want to tell pile three? We have the Queen of Swords. What does pile three's person secretly want to tell pile three? Four of Swords. What does pile three's person secretly want to tell pile three? Knight of Swords. A lot of swords energy, a lot of air. What does pile three's person want to tell pile three? What does pile three's person secretly want to tell pile three? We have the King of Wands, Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, and the King of Cups with the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So definitely a desire for a physical connection, a fresh start as well. Okay, so let's see, what's their message? Okay, so right now your person is a bit in deliberation mode right here with the Four of Swords. So they're kind of, within themselves, meditating, connecting to spirit, connecting to their inner self. They literally might be meditating. I'm just getting an image of a person spending maybe time just laying in their bed, sort of like this person here with their eyes kind of closed, just thinking very deeply. And they want you to know that they're thinking very, very deeply about a love offer that they have for you. I feel like they're thinking deeply about a lot of care and affection and adoration that they have for you. And they could be even thinking deeply about how exactly to present this love offer. So what your person really wants to tell you is that they want to connect with you, they want to be with you. I almost feel like they want you to know that they're a bit almost intimidated by you and your intellect or your confidence. It's like you, with this Queen of Swords energy, it's like you may, identify as feminine or female, or if not, you carry a lot of the feminine energy, but you have a very strong masculine side as well. It's like you've kind of developed both, and you really know your stuff. You don't put up with any lies. You don't put up with bad behavior. And I feel like this person is almost wanting you to know that it's like they really respect your intellect, and I feel like how you carry yourself. It's like you kind of, I'm getting the message that you always know that you're the smartest person in the room. So for some of you, you guys just are really just that person that's just super intelligent, or you're just very street smart. You just know a lot of things. You're very quick-witted. You may have a really good sense of humor. You're very fast, and it's almost like your person kind of feels like sometimes they don't know if they quite match you intellectually, but I feel like it kind of is. It's almost attractive to them. Your mind, your personality. This person wonders what you think about. What you think of them. And with the King of Wands kind of clarifying it, it's almost like kind of something that kind of gets your person going. It's like you're so smart. Maybe you guys have really good conversations. You have great banter, great wit. It's just very appealing to this person how confident you are and how smart you are. And it's almost like I'm getting the image of sometimes they feel like they're playing a bit of a chess game with you, because you're so sort of fast and sharp, and it's almost like they feel like you kind of match them in that way, and they feel like they can't outsmart you really. And so it's like kind of like they sit back and they sort of think about you, and it's like they know that if they want to show up, they have to show up correctly, because you kind of, you're very intuitive and also just wise. The King of Wands also shows, this person has a strong vision, a strong desire of a future with you. The King of Wands is also very Leo energy, so I feel like your person takes a lot of pride in you. I feel like they're very proud of you. I feel like you make them feel good, associating with you. You may be someone of high status, or you just have a lot of friends, something like that. But yeah, this person definitely wants to just kind of take a risk and move towards you. Just kind of dive in here. I feel like there's going to be an offer to see each other, spend time together, reunite. Could be, get drinks together, hang out, party together, maybe meet up in a friend group, something like that. There may be, I'm getting for some of you specifically, there's like for those of you where you kind of like share like a mutual friend group, it's like your person wants to maybe arrange some sort of get together where you guys can kind of run into each other, or they may even create that like circumstance themselves. But yeah, it's like this person just wants to get together with you. They want to see you in person. They want to have good times with you. Just celebrate. There may be something to celebrate, maybe a birthday for some of you or something like that. But yeah, this person just wants to, and frivolity. It's like they want to dance. They want to just have fun, let loose with you, kind of, open up about their feelings. I'm almost getting for some of you, this person wants to get a little inebriated. What would it be? Yeah, they want to get a little intoxicated and kind of like have fun with you, if that makes sense. Like, your person may be a bit, for those of you, your person's a bit guarded at times or a bit shy. Sometimes maybe they feel like substances kind of help them open up a little bit, have like let loose, have a little bit more fun. And it's kind of like that's what they want to do. So it could be, if they like to smoke, maybe, smoke something, drink something, whatever. They want to just have a really good time. And also your person wants to tell you that they have a lot of love for you here, the King of Cups. So it's not all just fun and games. This person does have very serious feelings about you, and I feel like they're deeply held. They're very evolved. You may have known this person for a long time, but it's like these feelings that this person has had for you have had time to mature, and it's like they're kind of not going anywhere. Um, I feel like your person also wants you to know that with the Four of Swords energy, you may not have be hearing from them a lot right now. They may be a little quieter than usual, and I feel like it's because um, they're deep in thought, but I feel like they are planning to return. Um, Definitely. Let's see. Clarify the Four of Swords. What does pile three's person secretly want to tell pile three? Ten of Cups. Oh wow. So in their musings, in their quiet time, they're thinking about settling down with you. Is what I'm getting. They're thinking about a family, a long-term commitment. This is that domestic bliss, marital bliss energy. Um, Long-term relationship. So if you guys are already in a relationship, this person thinks about, the forever between the two of you. This could be something that they're really deeply in thought about, actually, especially if your person hasn't breached this subject with you. Or I'm almost getting for some of you, this person hasn't really thought about commitment or marriage that much. And for some reason, there's something that's happened. They've kind of had to sit down and really think about their future. And it's like, that's what they're doing right now in this quiet mode is they're thinking about how happy you make them, how they kind of want to be with you for the rest of their life. For some of you, they may even want to have your children. So definitely very serious thoughts going on here. But it's like your person needs time to kind of work through all these things in order to then come out the other end and, bring you that love offer. Clarify the Knight of Swords. What does pile three's person secretly want to tell pile three? We have the Magician and the Five of Cups. So I feel like your person definitely, they don't want to miss out on this opportunity. It's like they don't want to miss out. They don't want this connection to be something that they regret, which is why I feel like they feel that this is their opportunity somehow to manifest this connection, to create this connection. Maybe for some of you guys with the Five of Cups, maybe they missed opportunities with you in the past, or they feel like recently they did. And it's like your person doesn't want to do that. They want this. The Magician symbolizes that masculine desire here. I feel like your person is very spiritually powerful as well with the King of Wands. I'm getting for some of you, they're very spiritually powerful, but they may not fully know it yet. But anyway, so yeah, it's like this person doesn't want any more disappointment, feeling like, they didn't make a move when they should have. So it's like they kind of feel like they have to push themselves to be a little bit more brave than maybe they've been in the past, to be a little bit more of a risk taker. Clarify the Knight of Cups. What does pile three's person secretly want to tell pile three? Clarify the Knight of Cups. We have the Lovers and the Two of Swords. So yeah, there is this important choice here. I feel like a crossroads with the Two of Swords. So you may feel that you're at a bit of an impasse with your person, like they're not saying anything or doing anything right now. And these things both, actually the Lovers and the Two of Swords, both represent kind of significant choices. So I feel like it's almost like your person's next moves are going to really determine maybe the rest of their life even, because with the Ten of Cups, if they're thinking about proposing to you or settling down with you, or maybe even having that really serious talk, this is a really huge decision that is going to shape the course of their life. And so I feel like it's taking them a while, but I feel like at the end of the day, this is the love that they have for you, the feelings that they have, the happily ever after. That's what they really want. I feel like that's the choice that they're making here, but it's like they still have to like kind of fully make it within themselves. Wow, it's really beautiful. Let's see. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Or no, let's see. Clarify the King of Cups. What is... We have the Devil and the Six of Wands. Yeah, it's like they have to kind of conquer, I feel like, maybe their own fears there so they can have this victory with you. They have to kind of release themselves from any distortion. Maybe there is even, for some of you, the Devil card could represent addictions or third parties even, or just, areas that they need to improve. It's like they want you to know that they want to be, I feel like, the best possible person for you, the best possible version, in order to feel, really good and confident and worthy of you. So there is a bit of healing, I feel like, spiritually that your person is going through right now, and I feel like they definitely want you to know that. Alright, let's get some oracle cards now and see what else they want to tell you. Pile 3. What does Pile three's person secretly want to tell Pile 3, please? What does Pile three's person secretly want to tell? We have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. Yeah, so there is growth going on with them. I feel like they want you to know that. They are healing themselves, they are growing, and I feel like the next phase, this could literally even be an actual marriage proposal for some of you. I'm just getting that very strongly for some reason. Or at least the relationship, this person wants to evolve this relationship to a higher level of commitment or open up more about their feelings or something like that. What does Pile 3's person secretly want to tell Pile 3? We have Hand of Cards, taking a chance and risk. We also have the Mask. So I feel like this came out with all 3 piles, which is interesting, you know, a reading about secrets. You know, that I feel like maybe they do want to tell you that they have had secrets. They have held their feelings back from you. They have hidden, you know, their true intentions at times. Not bad intentions, just, you know, maybe acted like they didn't care about you as much as they do. And we have the photograph, looking at photos, missing you, nostalgia, and making memories. So this person may be looking at photos that they have of you on their phone, or like reading through your old text messages, looking at your social media, things like that. And they definitely do miss you if you guys are in any sort of separation. But I feel like at the same time, it's like, yeah, they want to make new memories, like with this 3 of Cups energy. They may even want to go on some sort of a fun or like exotic vacation with you. You know, maybe travel outside of the country, or maybe travel to come see you for some of you if you're long distance. It's like they don't want, I just heard like they don't want the magic to come to an end. It's like they want, you know, the happy memories, but they also want a happy future with you too. They don't want to have to just rely on memories forever. Let's see, what does Pile 3's person secretly want to tell Pile 3? What does Pile 3's person secretly want to tell Pile 3? We have the 9 of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, and protection. So this is kind of like the 9 of Cups energy. Yeah, you make this person feel extremely fulfilled, happy. They want to protect this connection. I feel like you're very valuable to them. We have evolution, earth changes, climate change, and transformation. So I feel like they're going through that with that butterfly energy. They're going through a very, I feel like, powerful change within themselves. They are transforming, I feel like, into a higher version of themselves. What does Pile 3's person secretly want to tell Pile 3? What does Pile 3's person secretly want to tell Pile 3? Does Pile 3's person secretly want to tell Pile 3? Does Pile 3's person want to tell? Then we have a Zen garden, inner sanctuary. So that's very reminiscent of the 4 of Swords to me. So I feel like they just want to tell you that, you know, they may be in their inner sanctuary right now, figuring everything out, making these important choices, but it's whatever they're thinking about is good. They're thinking about how much you mean to them, how happy you make them. This is also like 10 of Cups energy, you know, that really sweet, supportive, harmonious union. So, you know, everything's good. I feel like everything's good. I feel like they want you to know that, like, not to worry when maybe they withdraw or disappear for a bit, because it's needed and it's helping them figure everything out. That may be something that they would literally say, because I keep saying like the phrase like figure everything out, figure everything out. I feel like that may be a term your person would literally use to describe what's going on with them. Alright, Pile 3. What does Pile 3's person want to say to Pile 3 right now, please? What does Pile 3's person want to say to Pile 3 right now? We have action. I want to move things forward with you in a positive direction. Yeah, I totally see that here with the Knight of Swords, wanting to take that action towards you, wanting to move things forward. I feel like this person, it's like they're preparing to take that leap of faith is kind of what I'm getting. We have heart. Inside of your heart, I am there, and inside of mine, you are always with me. That's very King of Cups vibes. I feel like they are a true romantic deep down. Self-love. In order to love you, I need to love myself. That could definitely be part of their evolution. What does Pile 3's person want to say to Pile 3? Connected. Nothing can ever truly come between us. We are always connected. Soul contract. Everything that we've been through together has been to teach and heal us. And crush. I'm crushing on you hard. You're everything I want. Aww. Yes, this person has so many feelings for you. It's very sweet. I feel like a lot of peace is coming to this person. I feel like in this connection as well. I feel like there's a good future here. What does Pile 3's person want to say to Pile 3? What does Pile 3's person want to say to Pile 3? I want to settle down with you. I want your companionship. Didn't we see the Ten of Cups come out earlier? Yeah, they do want to settle down. I feel lost without you. So there may have been separations in your past, or current, whatever's going on. And I feel like at times where you are separated, it's like they do feel lost without you, which is maybe even making them realize that how much they want to settle down with you. I feel so close to you. It's like I've known you forever. What does pile three's person want to say to pile three? I'm in love with your soul. Beautiful. Yeah, with all this soul energy, getting like soulmate vibes between the two of you for sure. I'm getting the vibe that you guys may feel like you never really are able to truly depart or let go of this connection, and I feel like your person feels the same. When things feel too good between us, it scares me because I get terrified of losing you, so I self-sabotage. That might have happened in the past. You're so cute. I love your quirks and personality. And then you are my happily ever after. And isn't that also like Ten of Cups energy? So that's definitely a realization that's hitting your person right now. It's just, I feel like how badly they want to just, kind of just like marry you or something like that, even for some of you. All right, pile three. Before we close out your reading, let's get a word of advice. What does pile three need to hear right now? Close your eyes and feel yourself embraced by the angelic wings of light. Feel the light dissolve your fears, concerns, and doubts, and fill your heart with peace and joy. Everyone is safe and all is well. There's no need for concern. I feel like this is definitely about this connection. Like, I really do feel like everything is chugging along smoothly. I feel like you have, there's good potential here. I feel like things are going to be okay. So definitely if you're stressing about things either in your life or in regards to this person, this is literally like your angel saying, we're here, there's no need to worry, like everything is okay. All right, pile three, it has been a pleasure reading for you, sending you lots of love and beauty and abundance. Please take care of yourselves, stay safe. All right, bye-bye.